Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data. Welcome back in as the WHKY News continues with today's crime report. Ralph Mangum with you. I'll get it started this time. 33-year-old Carissa Lynn Lockbaum of Hickory was sentenced to 6 to 8 years in prison after she pleaded guilty to trafficking fentanyl and concealing or failing to report a death. She'll also be required to pay a mandatory $500,000 fine. A Henderson County judge handed down the sentence during Catawba County Superior Court Tuesday. In January 2024, Longview police investigated a case in which a female victim was found deceased in a vehicle in the parking lot at an apartment complex. Lockbaum had knowledge of the female's death but did not take any action to report it. 4 months later, Catawba County deputies arrested Lockbaum after a traffic stop turned up fentanyl and a handgun. More drugs were found in her hotel room. Assistant District Attorney Taylor Rockett handled the prosecution with aid from legal assistant Brittany Ulsimer. 41-year-old Tony Lynn Ford of Boone has been arrested and charged with 10 counts of second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. On July 22nd, Boone Police, Watauga County Sheriff's officers, and the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation conducted an investigation regarding the possession and distribution of child sexual abuse material. Those agencies are members of the North Carolina Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. The investigation led to Ford's arrest. He was jailed under a $250,000 secured bond with an appearance in court scheduled for September 17th. A man faces charges following a reported chase with police. Rob Eastwood reports.
According to police, they attempted to stop the suspect while he was driving more than 40 miles per hour over the speed limit in a vehicle that had been reported stolen. The vehicle was also reportedly involved in a crime that took place in Charlotte. The suspect was apprehended and placed in jail in Lincoln County. A court date is scheduled next month. 28-year-old Darnell Robinson of Winston-Salem was arrested by Lincoln County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony counts of flee to elude arrest with a motor vehicle and possession of a stolen motor vehicle. Robinson is also charged with resist, delay, and obstruct a public officer and several traffic counts, including aggressive driving, unsafe passing into oncoming traffic, and failed to heed light or siren. On July 19th, shortly before 8:30 p.m., a Lincoln County Sheriff's deputy attempted to stop a black Chevrolet Corvette for speeding 80 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone on Unity Church Road. The vehicle failed to stop and continued toward the intersection of Unity Church Road and Highway 16 Business. The chase continued south on 16 Business until the suspect's vehicle came to a stop near the Lincoln-Gaston County line. It was determined that the vehicle was stolen in Mecklenburg County and used in an armed robbery in Charlotte. Following the arrest, Robinson was placed in the Harvin A. Krause Detention Center in Lincolnton under $30,000 bond. A district court date is scheduled for August 11th. Reporting for WHKY News, this is Rob Eastwood.
Thanks, Rob. And Arianna Mack wraps it up today with a sex offender registry violation in Burke County.
That's correct, Ralph. A Connelly Springs sex offender has been charged with failure to register a new address. 52-year-old Roxy Ann Wise of Fieldview Acres Drive in Connelly Springs has been arrested by Burke County Sheriff's officers for felony failure by a sex offender to report a change of address. On July 10th, the Sheriff's office was notified of a possible sex offender registry violation involving Wise. During the investigation, it was determined that Wise had changed her residence and failed to report her new address to the Sheriff's office as required by state law. A warrant for Wise's arrest was issued on July 15th. Deputies located Wise on July 20th and took her into custody. She was given a $2,500 secured bond with a court date set for July 21st. Her next appearance is coming up on August 11th in Morganton. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna. That brings us to the end of today's crime report. Thank you all for being here. For WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and keep it legal.